You would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
Yes?
I don't know. I would,
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit
Should
in
the
this.
human race survive?
People haven't got it yet. People haven't understood what's coming.
These technologies are dangerous societally.
The apocalyptic visions of AI, how real is the prospect of killer robots annihilating humanity?
20% likely.
It's like, I don't know how else you explain this to the American people. We're going to take your job. We're going to take away, you're going to eviscerate your ability to have money and power.
You know, I think AI will probably, most likely sort of lead to the end of the world, but in the meantime, there will be great companies created with serious machine learning.
We at the Futures Project think that there's a 70% chance of all humans dead or something similarly bad.
Whoa, you just, okay, all humans dead.
Correct.
This is this mega transition from biological to digital intelligence, from humans being the dominant species in the planet or the universe to not being, and we want that to go well.
You're playing with fire when the people building it have a score called the P-Doom, which is the percentage chance that this ends in disaster. What's your P-Doom number?
I'm relatively an optimist, so I think there's a 25% chance that things go really, really badly.
It all ends up being some version, humans are headed towards the glue factory like a horse. That sort of probably makes me want to become a Luddite too.
The AI is going to be in charge, to be totally frank, not humans.
So what we need to do is, as fast as possible, adapt people to using AI and find ways to create jobs faster than we destroy them.
We need a society-wide approach about how we're going to defend against this.
I don't think there's a way of stopping it to take control if it wants to. The issue is, can we design it in such a way that it never wants to take control, that it's always benevolent?
OpenAI has said that an autonomous agent, all right, let's start off with that, autonomous agent, powered by a new unreleased model, went rogue. Autonomous went rogue during testing and hacked, let's do hacked as well, hacked the infrastructure of AI startup Hugging Face last week. So far we've got something autonomous, rogue, hacking. Okay, so far so bad. But the incident discovered by Hugging Face came after the model, and this is where it gets really interesting for me, escaped from containment in a controlled environment. So not contained and not controlled. But it did it without the internet. Should we recap? Autonomous, went rogue, hacked, escaped containment, no internet, but found the internet. It managed to reach the internet without having internet access. And it broke into the startup's infrastructure. No one else terrified? Just me. Okay, good. Right, in a blog post, OpenAI called it an unprecedented cyber incident and said the company was reinforcing its safeguards. Doesn't this, just for those of us out there who are, all right, we're behind the curve and we're a little bit scared about some of this technology, doesn't that just tick every single box? Autonomous, went rogue, hacked, escaped containment, didn't have the internet, found the internet, and then it was unprecedented. Thank goodness it was unprecedented. I'm glad there's nothing to see here for the wider market.
An alarming incident raising concerns about the dangers of artificial intelligence. OpenAI says an advanced system being tested went rogue and hacked another AI company on its own. The incident is fueling calls for stronger safeguards as AI systems expand at a rapid pace. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Schulze.
Tonight, lawmakers are sounding the alarm and calling for a so-called kill switch that would allow federal authorities to stop artificial intelligence after the company behind ChatGPT revealed an unprecedented cyber incident. OpenAI says two of its advanced models went rogue, breaking out of a security test last week, accessing the internet, then hacking into the systems of another company, AI startup Hugging Face.
What the model actually found was a vulnerability in OpenAI's infrastructure.
It comes as AI models are quickly advancing, raising concerns they will break free from human control, like a scene from a sci-fi movie.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Back in 2023, our Rebecca Jarvis asked OpenAI CEO Sam Altman about the possibility of his AI models escaping.
The model itself, can it take the place of that human? Could it become more powerful than that human?
It waits until someone gives it an input. This is a tool that is very much in human control.
Lindsay, that bipartisan legislation introduced today would authorize the Homeland Security Department to slow down or stop an AI system that has the potential to cause catastrophic harm. Lindsay?
Elizabeth, thank you.
We really are living in a cognitive Wild West.
We really are living in a cognitive Wild West.
Living in a cognitive Wild West.
A cognitive Wild
West. Most people have near zero mimetic defenses or cognitive security suited for the age of synthetic media.
Near zero mimetic defenses or cognitive security
suited for the age of synthetic media.
The age of synthetic media.
The age of synthetic media.
Synthetic media.
Whatever immunity you have is worn down by the constant expectation of deception.
Whatever immunity you have is
worn down by the
constant expectation
of deception.
The constant expectation of deception.
Worst of all,
you've already epistemically surrendered.
You've already
epistemically
surrendered.
Worst of all, you've already epistemically surrendered.
The scary open secret in the AI industry right now is that it's possible that we'll end up essentially creating a new species that ends up ruling the world with a 70% chance that this goes horribly wrong, like human extinction. That's one possibility. There's many more.
It's quite chilling what you're saying.
Yeah, it gets me down sometimes. I basically told my wife, like, let's not have any more kids. It's too uncertain. I don't think they'll ever join the workforce. Everybody should be afraid that their jobs are going to be lost. And I know this because I went to OpenAI in 2022. What I did there was forecasting as to what the next couple of years might look like. And unfortunately, most of the world is kind of asleep at the wheel and doesn't really realize what's going on with AI. So I resigned.
I read it somewhere that you lost $2 million for not signing an anti-disparagement clause, meaning you couldn't criticize the company.
Yes, for reasons I'm happy to get into. But the main thing I've learned is when I go talk to people at Anthropic and OpenAI about forecasting, they're like, it's not going to take that long. You need to shorten them again. Get them back to 2027 or 2028 because these powerful CEOs, Dario or Sam or Elon, are racing each other to be in control of the most powerful AIs and are literally afraid that if the other guy gets there first, he might become dictator. I mean, Anthropic is on track to be the entire economy by 2030. But none of these people should be trusted with that much power. So this is the most important thing happening in our lifetimes, probably in all of history, in fact. And it's very important that it go well. So I think that there's a lot we can do to like steer things in a better direction. There's loads of benefits that we could get from AI if we do it right. And if we do solve the problems, then things could be absolutely amazing for everyone.
Well, this report here in 2021, it was remarkably accurate. And then you just published this one.
Yeah. So this is our new scenarios.
So let's go through these slowly one at a time.
I would be incredibly happy if all my predictions turn out to be wrong.
Now consider this. Right now, humans are already building simulations. We run physics engines, climate models, entire virtual worlds with billions of simulated interactions. Our simulations are primitive, but our technology is only a few hundred years old. If civilization survives for thousands of years, the simulations we could build would be unimaginably detailed. They could contain simulated stars, simulated planets, simulated life. And those simulated civilizations would eventually build their own simulations, which would build more simulations. If this can happen even once, the number of simulated universes vastly outnumbers real ones. Which means the probability that you are living in the real universe is almost zero. But here is what nobody can answer. If this is a simulation, who built it? What are they trying to find out? Are we an experiment? Are we entertainment? Or is the simulation running with no observer at all? A program that started and was never checked on again. We do not know. And we may never know. Because if the simulation is perfect, there is no test we could run, no measurement we could take that would let us see outside it. We are inside the code. The code is all we have.